The film begins by showing three swordsmen hunting for a nine-tailed fox demon. The nine-tailed fox demon was one of the strongest demons that the Demon Hunter Temple had long sought after. It was recently discovered that the nine-tailed fox demon man had kidnapped a girl to make him his successor. Therefore, the three swordsmen, the leader, Chi Xia, and Jiang Xue, intend to catch the nine-tailed fox before he performs the ritual to turn the kidnapped girl into a demon. After relying on Chi Xia's tracking ability, they finally found the nine-tailed fox demon in a temple near the forest. Chi Xia and the leader moved quickly to catch the fox demon, but the fight between them was unavoidable because he put up a fight. The nine-tailed fox demon released its magic power to block the three swordsmen, but Chi Xia and the leader tied the demon with magic ropes. Unfortunately, the magic rope was still not strong enough to ensnare the nine-tailed fox demon so that he could easily untie the magic and unleash his ultimate power. As a result of the battle between the swordsmen, the leader was seriously injured by Chi Xia's sharp sword, as planned by the fox demon. After killing the leader, Chi Xia was still affected by the fox demon's magic and intended to kill Jiang Xue with his sword. However, for some reason, just as he was about to injure Jiang Xue with his sword, Chi Xia regained his senses and gave up his intention to kill her. After being freed from the influence of the nine-tailed fox demon's magic, he moved quickly to kill the demon with his powerful sword power. Unfortunately, even though Chi Xia had managed to eliminate the nine-tailed fox demon, the fox demon had injured Jiang Xue and left a scar on her body. That meant it didn't take long for her to turn into a half-demon fox, and Chi Xia had to kill her before it was too late. Sadly, because he loves her so much, he prefers to let Jiang Xue live and help her escape the leader's attack. The next day, Chi Xia was arrested by the temple priests and punished for letting Jiang Xue just like that. He argued that he couldn't kill Jiang Xue because she was sure she would never harm another human, even if she turned into a demon. Unfortunately, what was done by Chi Xia was still considered wrong by the temple leader. Hence, the temple leader performed a ritual to grant invisible visions and seal his memory. The ritual was performed so that he could see the demonic aura directly and erase all of his memories of Jiang Xue. Several years passed, and in an emperor's house, a female bodyguard named Malin reported to the emperor that his golden lotus heirloom had disappeared. In an angry tone, he ordered her to find the golden lotus heirloom before it was misused by others. Not long after, a young male detective named Xiao Lingfeng came to see Malin and tell her that he was currently investigating a case from the Shunqian Palace. He explained that recently, some of the townspeople had experienced very strange deaths, and when he autopsied their bodies, the hearts of the corpses had mysteriously disappeared. In the same city, Chi Xia was entering a market to hunt down some of the dangerous demons in the area. He finally found a female snake demon disguised as a dancing woman in a bar by relying on his tracking instincts and using the power of his eye. Without waiting, he approached the female snake demon and attacked her with his magic sword. When the fight between Chi Xia and the female snake demon started, the customers in the bar ran in fright, and there was a huge mess. The dancer then transformed into a giant snake demon and attacked him from all directions, causing him to be cornered. Not far from there, Detective Ling Feng's men came to see Ling Feng and Malin report that there had been a big mess in a bar in the city center. Hearing that, they rushed to the bar to find out what had really happened. But when they arrived at the place, Chi Xia had already left the bar with a box containing the golden lotus heirloom. Because of that, they could only gather information from the woman who owned the bar and the customers who were still there. At midnight, when Chi Xia was fast asleep in his room, a female demon suddenly appeared and intended to steal the golden lotus heirloom beside him. However, she failed because Chi Xia had woken up from his sleep and stopped her before she could run away. He could easily tell that the thief was a fox demon because he could feel the fox demon's aura on her. After successfully entangling her with a magic rope, he locked her in the demon bag he always carried. The next morning when Chi Xia woke up from his sleep, he was surprised by a beautiful girl who suddenly appeared beside his bed. Her name was Shen Si Rou. She had an aura similar to the female fox demon he caught last night. But when he checked his pouch, the fox demon was already gone undetected in the pouch. He was very surprised that Si Rou had both the aura of an ordinary human and the aura of a fox demon at the same time. On the other hand, the emperor ordered Malin to find his daughter, who suddenly disappeared from her room, and as it turned out, his daughter was none other than Shen Si Rou, who was currently in Chi Xia's room. Back to Chi Xia, who explained to the innkeeper that the girl in his room was a fox demon. However, Si Rou continues to deny this and says that she is an ordinary human and, in fact, she is the daughter of the emperor. To prove this to the innkeeper, Chi Xia tried to show a demonic aura with his demon eye power. Strangely, the fox demon aura within her body was no longer detectable, and Si Rou only looked like an ordinary human girl. But he was still so sure that there was a fox demon spirit possessing her body that Chi Xia tried to lock her in a demon bag. Unfortunately, the attempt still failed. Because Chi Xia is still curious, he decides to take Si Rou to a magical place called Wu Lingqi, which can only be accessed using a holy amulet. Wulingqi is a magical market that sells various magical equipment and weapons to hunt down demons. At the same time, Detective Ling Feng and Malin tracked down Si Rou in an antique shop and searched the shop. When Detective Ling Feng saw a talisman paper that had fallen on the floor, he realized that Si Rou was currently being transported to a magical world called Wulingqi. After they managed to Wulingqi, they searched for Si Rou's whereabouts. Meanwhile, Chi Xia is taking Si Rou to an inn filled with sacred talisman ropes to perform a special ritual to draw out the demon spirit from her body. While the ritual was going on, Malin and Detective Ling Feng suddenly appeared to stop the ritual because they thought that Chi Xia was trying to kill her. There was a fight between them because Chi Xia had not explained anything about the ritual. But the fight stopped when the fox demon spirit in the body showed her presence. The fox demon girl, Ka Rong, explains that she deliberately borrowed Si Rou's body to save her life. Ka Rong recounted that several years ago, the emperor once saved her when she was seriously injured after fighting with other demons. To repay his kindness, Ka Rong decided to channel some of her stealth power into Si Rou's body because she had a very weak immune system when she was born. That means there are two different souls in her body, her human soul and Ka Rong's fox demon soul. After explaining everything, they all went to see Emperor and told them what had happened. Ka Rong then explained that she came to Chi Xia's room to retrieve the Golden Lotus heirloom that had previously been stolen by the female snake demon, the demon that Chi Xia had previously killed. Soon after, the Emperor explained that the seeds of the Golden Lotus heirloom could be useful for saving lives and prolonging his daughter's life, who had been born weak since she was a baby. After hearing the Emperor's explanation, Chi Xia decided to hand the Golden Lotus heirloom to Si Rou. But apparently, just as he was about to hand over the Golden Lotus, the lotus suddenly turned into an ordinary brush. That means someone has stolen the real Golden Lotus heirloom and replaced it with a fake Golden Lotus. Detective Ling Feng believes that the person who stole the Golden Lotus was a male prisoner named Gu Tu because he had been eyeing the heirloom from the start. At the same time, Gu Tu had managed to escape from the dungeon and set out for the Emperor's palace to seize the Golden Lotus heirloom. Fortunately, Ling Feng and Chi Xia managed to arrive just in time before Gu Tu could attack the Emperor until the fight between them finally ensued. Even though Chi Xia and Detective Ling Feng attacked him simultaneously, Gu Tu could easily defeat them because it turned out that he was the incarnation of the demon king Gamaguchi, who was known to have enormous strength. Shortly after, Gu Tu asked Chi Xia to return the Golden Lotus heirloom, which turned out to be Gu Tu's heirloom. Chi Xia finally realized that Gu Tu was not the thief of the Golden Lotus heirloom, so he frankly said that the Lotus heirloom he was carrying was fake. Before Gu Tu left the Emperor's palace, he told Chi Xia that the black blood oozing out of his body indicated that Chi Xia had been infected by the snake's demon venom. A few days later, two women named Bai Huang and Chu Huaner came to the imperial palace to announce that Gu Tu had died. Huaner explained that she and Gu Tu had found the real Golden Lotus heirloom. But one day, when they were having lunch at a restaurant, she accidentally left the Golden Lotus on the table, and the waiter from the restaurant cooked the Golden Lotus. Within the Golden Lotus flower, there are 4 sacred lotus seeds, 2 of that are poisonous while the other is healing seeds. Gu Tu accidentally ate one of the poisonous seeds of the Golden Lotus, which caused him to fall unconscious. Currently, Huaner still has 3 Golden Lotus seeds, 2 of them were healing seeds, while the other one was a poison seed. Bai Huang asked one of the healing seed extracts to save Gu Tu, leaving only 1 healing seed and 1 poisonous. In his dying state from snake venom, Chi Xia was still kind enough to relent and decided to hand over the healing seeds to Si Rou, then he ate the poisonous seeds. In the evening, Detective Ling Feng and Malin realized that the real emperor had died and they had been meeting with a demon in disguise. It turned out to be a demon that had killed the townspeople and stolen their hearts in recent months. When Detective Ling Feng and Malin were about to kill the demon suddenly entered Ling Feng's body to take the heart from his body. Fortunately, Chi Xia came just in time to help remove the demon spirit from his body so that Ling Feng could be saved. Unfortunately, after Chi Xia managed to kill the demon, he died because he could no longer endure the pain of the snake demon's poison. A few days after Chi Xia was buried, Si Rou extracted the fox demon spirit from her body, and it turned out that the fox demon that emerged from her body was Jiang Xue, Chi Xia's long-lost lover. When Detective Ling Feng and Malin were about to kill Jiang Xue, Chi Xia suddenly rose from his grave because it turned out that the poison from the lotus seed had successfully neutralized the poison from the snake demon. Seeing the fox demon in front of him, he intended to kill her without knowing that the demon was his lover. Jiang Xue, who knew nothing about young Chi Xia's lost memories, felt hurt when she saw her lover intending to kill her. After quite a fierce battle, she finally managed to stab the sword into his body, and that's when all of his memories of her came back. After realizing that Chi Xia had lost her memory, Jiang Xue felt guilty for killing her lover. Then, to make amends for her wrongdoing towards Chi Xia, she sacrificed herself by giving her soul to him. Soon after, Chi Xia returned to life, even when he had to watch his lover die in front of him. The film ends. The thing that can be learned from this film is never act rashly in doing anything because it will only harm us.